kick-off goes straight back to McNamara, and the Saints underway. This 4-game losing streak. Come straight through for Weston-super-Mare, who are in there all white, playing right to left. St Albans City in yellow, blue, yellow. Now here come Weston-super-Mare, long ball forwards down the sideline. That one's going to roll all the way on to McNamara, who wait. T17. Tia Rasulo with the corner. Comes into the middle. Barry gets his foot there away from the Saints goal though. And the Saints are back on their own halfway line from the corner. Ball played over from James to Blackman. Blackman comes back to George Hoddle, who really was the shining light of the game for the Saints on Saturday. Now out wide with Sam Brown. Brown's ball in's low, cleared away easily by Jacob Bastin. And now Weston try and play out again, and they can't get anything on the ball. Weston's highlight of the season has to be their 6-2 win over Bath City. Struggled to hit form after starting so well in the league. Mitchell Vease waits for the ball, and now he breaks through. He's going to beat his defender there. He's round the keeper. Can he get it goalwards? No, he can't. High and wide from Mitchell Vease. An opportunity getting away from him. The ball just rolled beyond where he wanted it to as he went to go round the keeper. Took it. Corner from the left-hand side this time. Right footed corner swinging in towards the Saints goal. Directed back over the top by Jordan Bastin. Them to attack the box now on the right hand side. And it comes back to Humphreys. Humphreys looks for the big switch over the left hand side towards Bastin, brings it down. Jack James will get his body in the way well. Mitchell Vease able to clear. Blackman not quite going to get on the ball. And now Weston-super-Mare breaking through the middle. Gauthier against Jackson. Ball on the left hand side for them. Comes across the face of goal. Kieran Gauthier sends that one high and, well, not just over the crossbar, out of the pressure. One won't get there for the second one, but forces Weston into a throw-in deep down in their half. Taken quickly, Vease putting the pressure on the defenders. Still continues to do so. Forces a bad ball out. Jack James cuts it out high inside to Blackman. Now there's space on the left hand side. Blackman drives in, going to go for goal with his left foot himself. Blocked away by a sliding Jacob Kane. And the Saints will have a corner over on the left hand side. Weston-super-Mare, reminiscent of how the Saints defend their corners. Corner taken quickly. Out to Blackman. Now back to Rasulo. Rasulo's got a better angle on the chance. Barry's at the back post. Headed away by Humphreys. Hoddle brings it down on the edge. Can't quite regain his footing and loses control, and now there's a chance for a counter-attack for Weston-super-Mare out the right-hand side. Here's Rex Mannings. Smith comes across to cover. Mannings still keeps possession. Now towards the left-hand side go Weston-super-Mare. Here's Grubb. Out wide with Jordan Wilmot. Wilmot's ball in, headed away by Gauthier. Chance from range. Well, rather comedic in the end from Lloyd Humphreys. Not quite sure how he directed it. I've got away with it. Here's Bastin. Looks in behind. It's going to drop. Doesn't quite work out for Weston-super-Mare. And Bowery comes over and back to McNamara. And the referee blows, and that's it for the first half here. A fairly dull game between two sides, intent on keeping possession in the game. Very few clear-cut chances, the best of the lot. Mitchell Vease rounding the keeper, but just getting a little bit too far over to one side and clearing the bar. Way, Weston-super-Mare with the kick-off. Now, here's Weiss, goes back to Jack James. James comes forward, just deflected off the Weston-super-Mare man and off for a St Albans City throw. James comes inside to Ben Smith. Smith back to Gauthier. Now Gauthier carries forwards. Tries to go through towards Blackman. Brown picks up. Now over to Rasulo. Rasulo comes inside. Blackman's forward. Rasulo breaks away of it, just slips. Loses his footing, appeals for handball, not given by the referee, and now Rasulo drives forward. I'm not sure what that was an attempt for from Giorgio Rasulo, but it Wasn't a cross or a shot, and he's struggled with injury on Saturday. Assume it's the same issue again. Saints now 2 substitutes down. Kieran Gauthier wins the ball away. And Ryan Blackman gets caught. 2 challenges side by side, and Ryan Blackman getting in a tussle with Jacob Kane, not for the first time in this game. But here's a chance on the right hand side for Pope. Tries to cut it across. Blocked the first time. Second chance effort for Weston-super-Mare. Now there's a chance for a third. He said no. Now Weston just taking their time again at the back. Sean Jeffers cuts off the ball across the pitch. Humphreys wants the long diagonal forwards towards Bastin. Jack James's header drops down. Wasn't a convincing clearance. Bastin's driving inside. There's a chance for Grubb on the right hand side. What can he do? Goes for goal. Block shot from Sam Brown. McNamara didn't go early and able to get down onto that one as it took a bit of the step out to Gauthier to his left. Gauthier's ball out from the back, cut out by Weston. Now they can go again. Plenty of possession in the Saints half for Weston-super-Mare in this second half. Still 0-0 between the two sides. Effort on goal is wasteful from Jordan Wilmot. Throw in. Backwards down the sideline by Weston-super-Mare, and it's into Humphreys, who's on his own in the centre circle. Been the focal point of a lot of long balls forward as Humphreys. Now Grubb breaks across the middle, wants options around him. Can't find them. Now Jack James jumps out from that left back position. It's left a big gap for Kane. Ball across the middle. What a save. Josh McNamara, full stretch. Gets a touch and manages to bring it back inside. Dan Bowery's gone down injured in the middle, but Josh McNamara can go again at the right side. Here's Humphreys again. Fletcher in front of him, or Pope out to the right. Opts for Pope. Pope comes inside towards the middle, goes back to Fletcher, and now here's Humphreys. Ball through the middle from Weston-super-Mare, now out on the left-hand side. Cross comes in, headed goalwards by Reuben Reid, and it's the best chance of the half, but it really wasn't a good dugout. Weston-super-Mare absolutely dominant in the possession stats all game really, but especially the last 5 minutes. St Albans hardly having touched the ball other than to make a clearance. Clever flick through, shot on goal, blocked away by Josh McNamara, and a corner for Weston-super. Ball across the back. Saints nearly cutting it out through Sean Jeffers, but now Humphreys carries forward for Weston. Switch over the left hand side. Ben Smith brings it down on his chest. Ends up doing a 360, but comes away with the ball. Can't find Rasulo of his pass. And Weston able to go again. Weston continuing to pile on the pressure on St Albans. Here's the substitute Reuben Reid. Lovely triangle works from Weston-super-Mare, and it's opened up in the middle of the park. Here's a chance for Weston. What a strike! What a way to take the lead! James Morton from 25 yards finds the top left-hand corner. Had the time to set themselves for a shot, and James Morton out of nothing rockets it in beyond Josh McNamara. Weston-super-Mare lead, and they're worthy of it too. Dominating possession in the last 10 minutes. Rasulo into Farge, back to Rasulo again. Ball played over, drops a Blackman at the back post, gets underneath his shot, appeals for handball from the St Albans City players. Sean Jeffers deemed to have fouled the Weston-super-Mare goalkeeper. Rasulo into Farge, back to Rasulo again. Ball played over, drops a Blackman at the back post, gets underneath his shot, appeals for handball from the St Albans City players. Sean Jeffers deemed to have fouled the Weston-super-Mare goalkeeper. Rasulo. 2 minutes of the added time, nearly up. 3 remain. St Albans City 0, Weston-super-Mare 1 here on Mix 92.6. Clipped in behind. Gauthier gets there first, flicks the ball over the top towards Fage. Dives in, no foul. Hoddle has the ball in the middle and there's space to break into. Jeffers is coming with him all. Rasulo's out wide to the right hand side. Plays Rasulo. And Rasulo looking for his option. Goes back for Ben Smith. Ben Smith, can he put a cross in the box? Goes back to Rasulo again. Rasulo knocks it round his man. Bastin dives in. Rasulo comes away with it still. Second cross is in. Jeffers up with a header off the crossbar. Sean Jeffers millimetres away from... 2 minutes of the added time, nearly up. 3 remain. St Albans sitting outside. Ben Smith halfway between the two and Harvest right on the edge. Saints with the corner. Rasulo drives it in hard. It's loose on the edge. Harvest picks up, can't bring it under control, and now there's 30 seconds left to play. Grubb down towards the sideline. Harvest, lovely challenge, wins the ball back. What can he do? Comes inside, right-footed ball over to Rasulo again. That one's cut out, and that's a poor ball from Harvest this time. Now the ball's long. McNamara's going to have to come out, heads forwards. 15 seconds left of the half. Ben Smith in possession. The Saints need to get forward. Out wide to Rasulo. Turns away from goal. 10 seconds left in the half. The referee's whistle will be moments away and the Saints go backwards. That may be it for them. Ryan Blackman across the back to Kieran Gauthier, and it will. The Saints have blown their final chance to get back into the game. Down to 10 men from 65 minutes after Dan Barry got injured when the Saints had used up all their substitutes. A James Morton wonder strike, the only difference between the two sides. There's been a booking after the whistle.